I like it. I like it. I feel it. I feel it all the way down to my plums.
Oh, do you know? So you don't know where that's from. So hold on. I'm gonna share you a little in something. Let me see if I can't find this for you.
Feel it all the way down to my plums.
All the way down in my plum.
Plums.
So yeah, every time every time I lose my mind, this is what I do. I find it. Uh,
The video.
the video. Yeah, here we go.
Are you gonna? Can you stream it?
Oh, I can do whatever I want.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can do whatever I want.
Okay. If that's what you want to do, that's what you're gonna do.
This is what I'm gonna do. So here we go. Here it is. Right here.
That's what.
Are we ready? I want to share the audio too. Can you hear it?
I cannot.
All right. You got to hear it because this is the best part. This is the best part. So let me stop sharing. I think there's a thing I have to click that says share audio too. Yep, share audio. Here we go.
Let's see what we got going on here.
Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. Do it live. Fuck it.
Yes.
Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Nice.
And thing sucks.
I like his enthusiasm. I like this guy. That's O'Reilly, man.
Bill O'Reilly.
And that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
How do you lose your shit? Then you go, we'll leave you with Sting. What?
Hilarious.
So let's play a little game for our first episode.
Okay.
Find funny images of people on the internet, and we're gonna
make fun of them.
We're gonna name them. We're gonna give them a name. Like we're gonna
name the people in the picture.
Yes, we're gonna give them a name. It could be a street name. It could be a nickname.
A street name.
A street name. It could be a street name. We don't care.
Like Pookie and them.
Pookie and them.
Like little Daryl.
Sugar Bottom. What are we going to do?
These motherfuckers call me delicious.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me see if I can share my screen on my.
Should be able to. At the bottom, there should be an option for you to share your screen.
Yeah, but I've got like a. Let's see here.
I do it by just sharing the tab. It's just easier.
Well, never mind.
What?
Well, our browser that they got us set up with is damn Chrome, and it acts fucking crazy. Oh, maybe it's working. Let's see. Okay, this is what we're going to do. All right.
You should have this shit lined up. I'm just telling you, show prep for the future. You should have this shit lined up.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Share my screen here. Share screen.
I'm just fine. It's the first episode. It's just look. Next time we'll have this shit.
Look at this lady right here. All right.
You don't share your entire screen because I know you got porn and shit on the background.
That's right, man.
Nobody wants to see the animals and shit.
Absolutely.
Bestiality.
All right. Can we see this? Can we see this beauty right here?
I can't see anything.
It might not let me do it. Let's see.
Did you click share screen?
Yeah, it's just not letting me open this up. All right. What about now?
Nope.
All right, hold on. Let me do this. Share.
Right. There you go. Now I can see your screen. Your whole screen. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Hold on. Let's see here. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is.
Oh, shit.
There she is, and she
I
needs.
mean, you're just gonna come out of the gates fucking swinging, aren't you?
Wait a minute. Okay, so let me explain this, folks. So I did a little thing called handicap obese. It's a problem in America. And
Wait a minute, is handicap really a problem? I mean, maybe are you saying that people being handicapped because they're obese is a problem?
Wait a minute. Let's go ahead and point out the fact she's creeping through a graveyard right now. She's picking out a plot.
She knows it's coming.
She knows it's coming.
Her days are fucking numbered. Let's be real.
She's okay. So she needs a name. You see the image. Let's give her a hot name. She looks like
look. I mean, I'm just going to tell you right now. You just call her what she is. She's Wheels. That's what she is. She's just plain old Wheels. Oh, you can go all the way back to like 70s porn. That's Roller Girl.
That's Roller Girl.
I tell you what she ain't.
I call her Patty. I call her Patty Two Tits. That's her street name.
Patty Two Tits.
Patty Two Tits.
This motherfucker. There you go. Two Tits.
Who the hell is Deval Gajar? Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. Wow.
You got a terrorist that liked your page, buddy.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Devala.
Listen, I don't discriminate.
Don't care, Devala. If you're watching, I'm facing the COVID. I ain't scared of shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Huh? What?
Huh? What?
Are we bitching up right now? Because I don't give a fuck about Kavala. Kavala, get off our page. We don't like you.
Listen, we need all the watchers we can get.
Are you friends with a Devala? Because I'm not.
Listen.
Mine.
Listen, I don't. He don't speak for the brand. His opinion may not be what the whole brand has. So whatever he says is his own thing.
Look, man, I can't hate on Indian people. One of my best friends up here is Indian. He is funny as shit. God.
Dot, not Feather, though, right?
Dot, yeah, not Feather.
Okay. Was that racist? I probably shouldn't say that. I just wanted clarification.
All right, so okay, are we gonna play? Is that racist? Is that what we're gonna do? We need to do that.
That's my favorite.
You need to share though, because it's hard for me to figure out. Yeah, so
sure.
Image.
Sure. Let's see. So here's a good idea. You tell me, is it racist? I'm gonna start off mild.
So hold on, we gotta explain. So we're gonna play a little game called "Is That Racist?" We're gonna share an image that others deem racist, and we're gonna give our opinion on it. Honest, is it racist?
So I'm just gonna give you something easy, right?
Why you gotta put my sister up there?
I mean, it's just.
I will not love you long time. That's a hater right there. She's not dedicated to making them dollars.
I don't think this is racist. I just think it's bad. I mean, come on, man.
She looks like Raiden.
She looks like she's mad.
She looks like Raiden off Mortal Kombat. Looks like Raiden's little sister.
Right.
But I don't think she lives in she's not a true Asian. Let's just go ahead and put that out there.
Yeah. I mean,
Daddy's got some money. That's not racist. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
She's trying to be Oriental. She's trying to be a street hooker at the same time. She's just not dedicated. That's going to be a hard pass.
I don't think it's racist. I just think it's lazy.
Why is it lazy? Why is it lazy?
I mean, she's just letting you know right off the bat, I'm not going to do what you want me to do.
I'm not going to see you boom boom too big.
I'm not putting any work whatsoever in. And maybe that's what she's mad about. The hat there, it's like she's in a rice field somewhere. Maybe she's just mad.
She wants to be in the United States. And right now she had to visit grandma and grandpa. And she's like, I fucking hate it over here. I hate all that. I don't want nothing to do with none of that. Yeah. We're going to pass on that one. I just don't.
I don't think that's racist.
No, absolutely not.
All right, so let me see here. Let me guys get what I. Let's just see. So here's one, and it's dear to my heart because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I just want to know is it racist? This is Obi-Wan.
Taco seasoning? What?
Taco seasoning, man. It's Obi-Wan taco seasoning. I'm just asking the question. I think listen, I'm just going to go out on a limb and tell you that I believe this is fucking great mark. This is co-branding. This is you're taking something super popular like Star Wars and you're bringing it to your people, right? Right?
So my question is, can he get over the wall with a lightsaber? That's all we really want to know at the end of the day.
The lightsaber goes down, so sure, it's hanging on his belt clip there, and he's climbing. Absolutely, he could get over the wall with a lightsaber. In fact, he could probably cut a hole in the wall. Even Donald Trump's fucking, super steel wall, $1 billion shit. That ain't stopping a lightsaber, buddy. Obi-Wan will get you through that fucking wall. In fact, if I was on the other side, this is who I'm calling. I'm not calling some coyote that's putting people in the back of a fucking truck. I'm calling Obi-Wan to cut that fucking hole and get me out of that shithole country. That's what I'm doing. No offense if you live in Mexico.
I like it.
I think this is fucking great advertisement. And if I work for a marketing corporation, this guy right here would be promoted to fucking director tomorrow. I mean, Obi-Wan, are you kidding me? It's fucking great.
That is insane.
I'm saying not racist. I'm saying fucking genius. That's what I'm saying. I mean, look, let me just ask the question here, right here. I'm going to settle it right here. If you were in the grocery store and you had a choice between fucking Old El Paso or Rio Grande or whatever the fuck it is, or Obi-Wan taco seasoning, you're going to sit there you're going to look at me with a straight face and tell me that you're not picking up this Obi-Wan taco seasoning. You're going to sit there with a straight face and try to tell me you ain't putting these Star Wars sprinkles on your motherfucking tacos.
You're going to sit there knowing that you just passed Old El Paso, the Taco Bell knockoff, the Kroger salsa, and not pick up your boy Juan?
I mean, you're going to sit there with a straight face and tell me you're not going to try to be... You're not going to make Jedi fucking tacos with Obi-Wan here?
You want your tacos to go to the dark side, yes or no? Yes or no?
Hey, Obi-Wan was the light side. So, I mean...
I know that. I'm just saying.
Fucking lightsaber. He's the good guy. Now, so here's the next question, right? The next question is, if it was Darth Vader taco seasoning, would that be racist? Oh, if it was Darth Vader grape Kool-Aid, would that be racist? That's borderline there.
It's pretty close.
That's close.
Pretty close.
That's pretty close.
If it was Darth Vader, okay, say Bob wants to sell him some watermelons.
It's going to be Darth Vader watermelons? Dude, that's right out the gate. Listen to me. Right out the gate, you're already down the wrong path. I'm talking borderline. You've already jumped off. You're fucking burning crosses already, son.
No. Wait a minute. You want to get some of these galactic melons, yes or no? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I've seen a few pairs of galactic melons in my life.
Next to your bed of your truck with your melons in the back. I don't
know, man. I think that's a little close for me. Little close for me. So okay. So I'm going to go with you, and I'm just going to ask. Here we go. So I'm glad you said that because we're gonna take a trip down a lane that's it's going to be pushing the envelope a little bit. Nothing new really, but we're gonna see how your what do you think, man? First of all, what the fuck is that? That'd be my first question. Before I can say whether this is racist or not, I'd have to go, what the fuck is that?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's my next question is.
Let me just tell you, I wouldn't wear it because it's fucking ugly. But I don't know what that is. So for me to make a you know.
And are the eyes googly eyes? Am I seeing this right? Those look like
it kind of looks like they're googly eyes. I'm not sure, but
so not only do you have a black man on your shirt, but as you walk, he looks crazier.
I'm going to say the fact that white people are wearing it is really what makes it racist. And the kid seems way too excited.
Okay, wait a minute. This goes back to the picture we were discussing earlier with the coin bank, because that was a jolly golly coin bank. Somebody made millions off of this.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
telling you, that's all the same jolly golly or whatever. That's like the #1 racist image, and someone somewhere, probably a white guy named Tom, made $1 billion off of that.
Probably so.
That's racist. Tom, Carol, little Bobby.
If some white man is getting,
I can tell you, there's no black folk in their neighborhood. I can tell you that right now. They would have got jumped. They would have got jumped at a barbecue. Somebody would have beaten them down and taken their sweaters.
Yeah, I mean that's tough.
Absolutely.
That is tough.
Absolutely.
All right, so here's the next one. Here's the next one that listen, I don't think that
Hey, can you oh, never mind. I can see it right here. Live comments.
What?
No, there's a buddy of mine commented, but I can't comment back, can I?
Yeah, you can. First comment.
Yeah, but there's private chat and there's live comments, and it won't let me reply to the live comment because it's on Facebook. I mean, I can do it through Facebook, but I can't do it on desktop.
Oh, that's weird. You should be able to. Huh.
There we go.
Oh, it showed on here. See?
There we go. So apparently we have 0 viewers right now.
No, we got one view. Like I told you, man, it's 7:30. I mean, people are trying to eat dinner. Right, so here we go. I mean, I don't think so.
I mean,
I wouldn't wear it. I mean, I'm not a big shark fan. It's not my.
You might get away with this on Shark Week.
Maybe.
I'm gonna say no. There's a thin gray line. Bob could wear this during Shark Week, but if Bob wore this downtown Macon, he's getting jumped.
Yeah, I mean, you have to answer a few questions for sure.
If he goes down to the street party and he's wearing a great V white shirt, he's getting jumped. Someone's gonna be like, "Hey, cracker," and he's
but do you think that they would take the? I mean, it's a great white shark. I mean, you know.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No.
I mean, which begs the question: is great white shark a racist name in itself?
Let me ask you this. So, with that being said, could you wear a shirt with a watermelon on the front of it, walk up to a black person and say, "Hey, you like my shirt?"
Yeah, you could. Sure.
No.
Now, who would wear a shirt? Who would wear a shirt with a watermelon on it?
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing. I'm not saying it would happen. I'm saying, what do you think would happen if you did that?
I mean, I think you're asking for an ass whooping.
Yeah.
Again, I wouldn't wear the shirt because it's just not my thing. But I don't think it's racist. I just think it's stupid.
I'm going to say no. I mean, Shark Week, Bob could get away with that. Bob could rock the streets, have his little shark fin hat on, rocking his T-shirt. No problem. if Bob wore his little fin hat, put on his t-shirt, and went to the street party, he might get beat down. Just be honest.
Oh. There's the. So here let me just figure out and this will be the last one for the night because it's this one's going to
Is this going to be the worst one of the evening?
it just depends on how you look at it. Just depends on how you look at it.
In that way, it's going to be bad.
What you say? You know that it's going to be bad.
Yeah, I just know when you're trying to explain your way out of it, it's going to be bad.
I mean, maybe you should have a little.
Not maybe, definitely.
Maybe you should have a little faith, buddy. I mean, All right, so we'll share this screen, and just remember that. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. We just did that one. Hold on.
I said no. Go.
So here we go. So I have to ask you: first of all, do you find this offensive?
I find it funny.
I mean, so here's my question: what's more offensive, that they're ghostbusting Jesus, or they left the black guy out absolutely completely? Where the fuck is Winston?
That's a good question because the only one that has passed away so far was what's his face, right?
Yeah, Harold Ramis.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
That's my question. I mean, first of all, it's not offensive to me. It's just kind of funny. But I have to say, I'm a little offended that they left Winston out of the picture. What the fuck's up with that?
He's one of my favorite
Right.
Ghostbusters.
Tell them about the Twinkie. That's my favorite fucking part of the movie. Tell them about the Twinkie. What about the Twinkie?
Tell them about the Twinkie, man.
I just got to say, that's what I find more offensive about this poster, that they left the black man out. Poor white man.
I'm gonna say no. I think maybe.
You're going to say this picture's not racist?
Look, man. All I'm saying is, maybe they ran out of room.
Ran out of room.
It doesn't look that big. I mean, the drawing's not that big. Look at it.
I mean, it's definitely longer and taller than, I mean, they had to put Jesus in the sky. They had to have some room.
Where are you going to put him? You going to put him in the back?
I mean, sure.
Put him in the back?
Listen, it'd be nice if it'd been, just to be included would have been nice. Somewhere, just in the background.
Fine. Just call it. Just call it.
It's racist. It's absolutely racist to leave that black man out of that picture. I mean, I'm sorry. It's racist to leave the black
man. So here we go. All right. So that was the last one of the night. So next, I need you to Google Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Okay. So that's we're going to
show that I was telling you about.
Is that the next topic? That's what we're doing. We're doing Joe Exotic.
I want to explain this to you, and then you have to go on Netflix and watch it tonight. It's fucking wild. So this guy's in, I don't know, Midwest somewhere, I guess. Let me see. Anyways, he runs this like wildlife park zoo. And he's doing all this damn work with tigers. So pull up a picture of him and share
it. Hold on. I got something even better. All right. So here we go. Let me Let's get in here. All right, so here we go.
The Tiger King.
Having the United States' largest private zoo may seem like an adventure, but you have no idea.
You got no idea.
What the fuck is wrong? This motherfucker getting his ass whooped. Oh, there you go. Kick that animal. See what happens.
Like, first of all, I'm not going to go out and watch it anymore. Here's the worst part. He has like music CDs, like he started singing songs.
So what now?
So he has like music CDs, like he started this whole like singing songs about tigers and shit. Dude, it's hilarious. So the backstory on this guy is some animal activists try to shut him down. This lady named Carol, and
Carol sounds like a bitch.
Yeah, it's crazy. So long story short, him and Carol don't get along. They went feuding because she was trying to shut him down and like, caused a bunch of
he's abusing.
In the meantime, he's a meth head and he's gay. So he was hiring all these
nice.
people to come work at the zoo, and then he had him a few boyfriends. Meanwhile, Carol has a millionaire husband that just goes missing, like out of nowhere. So he comes with a song called "Here Kitty Kitty," talking about how she murdered her husband and put him in a meat grinder and then fed him to the tigers.
That's good shit.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Shit.
Then it gets better. He ran for governor or some shit, like back in 2018. Governor, mayor, he ran for, some spot in office. And the fucking video, dude, if you can find the video on YouTube of him running for office, funny as shit. This guy's high as a kite trying to promote himself all over the place.
Oh, I got to find that. Hold on. Joe Exotic for president. Hell yeah.
Queen can't sue us. How's he going to sue us? Sorry, Freddie. Sorry, Mr. Mercury.
Oh, here we go. Hold on.
You need to sue Joe Exotic. He's the one who took your music, not us.
All right, here we go.
Oh, snap. Here comes the video. It's coming.
Let's see. We're going to share the screen. Da, 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 da. Oh, here we go.
And thank you for joining us. We begin tonight with an Oklahoma man announcing his candidacy for the President of the United States. And it's not the first time he's been in the news. New tonight, News Channel 4's Sarah Stewart spoke to our state's newest candidate about why he feels he deserves the job.
Here we go.
Sheldra Joe is how many people know him. Held off this form to the Federal Election Commission last Friday, announcing his intent to run for president as an independent. His committee is called Joe Exotic for the People of America.
We gotta get our tickets.
We caught up with Joe Exotic and his husband at Will Rogers World Airport as they were flying out to Ohio Sunday afternoon. Joseph Maldonado.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, sir. Absolutely not. Look at that.
Holy shit.
Freedom flapping in the back. Look at that. Look at that.
This motherfucker is all business up front and gun to the back. Look, this is Joe Dirt. This motherfucker is so ingrained with white trash, and his fucking shit just naturally grows like that.
Look, and then
What the fuck?
to top it off, he's got eyebrow ring with like the fucking gay man contact lens in, trying to pick him up a hot date. You can't let him run in office. He's gonna try to hump all of.
God. This is his last name, Shrevogel. Shrevogel.
I guess. I don't know where he's from.
This is fucking all right.
How do you, like, if you send him a birthday card as a "Hey, happy birthday, Joe Exotic"?
Oh my God! What
Ain't
is?
nobody getting the spelling of that shit right.
Whoa. Speaking of last names, I'll talk just real quick. What we started to do every time we go somewhere, we have to give them a name. Is to give them like fucking stupid names. We give them Star Wars names. You got to see the people look on people's face when they call Mandalorian Party of 4.
No, man, I always use the funniest one.
Donner.
Yes, my buddy over here. His first name's Lou. His last name's Sasshole. Joey.
Let's go. There we go. Let's see what old Joe Exotic's got to say.
But he took his husband's name. He says he will be having a press conference Monday in Ohio
Took
and has
his
tickets
husband's
to
name.
attend Donald Trump's
What
rally.
is my chances of winning? Who knows? You know, pretty slim. But I'm gonna give him a run.
Wait a minute. How many goddamn earrings does one motherfucker need in his ear? Holy shit!
God. I didn't notice that until you pointed out. Shit, dude.
What is with this fucking jewelry around his neck? What?
He doesn't have an
That is some
Indian
shit
last
that
name.
you buy in Cherokee, North Carolina.
I shit you not. There ain't a damn ounce of Cherokee in you, buddy. There ain't no way in hell. There just ain't no way. I don't get it.
Holy shit, man. What does this hat say? Seth something? I don't know.
It's
I
probably
don't
a
know.
gas station. It's probably a gas station hat. Press play. Let's see what he's got to say. Maybe he's a strong candidate.
Maldonado runs GW's Exotic Animal Park in Wynnewood and has been a familiar figure in the news. In fact, he's been under fire by animal rights groups before
Now, how the
and
fuck
has
is he
been
gonna get
fined by
through
the USDA.
security
But he
with all
says
that
he's
shit?
already put all that
Oh,
out
and
there
this
and
motherfucker's
even addresses
limping,
that
too?
in his 47th video he's put out since deciding to
Oh,
run
he's
for
trying to drive a
president.
car
You
off
know,
the bridge.
people that are
Yeah,
friends
cripple.
with
Pulled Andy
Carolyn,
Goff.
animal rights people, and the people who don't like me, y'all go play somewhere else because right now we don't even have time to respond to your bullshit.
Maldonado says he has 17 million viewers on YouTube and says more than 38,000 all over the world watched his show last night on joeexotic.tv. And while he says he may not have millions of dollars like Hillary Clinton or Trump, he does have people in every state committed
Listen,
to running
Gatorade.
campaign offices.
It's going to be a
I'm just
grassroots
telling you right
organization,
now.
grassroots campaign for the small people for a change.
For the small
Maldonado
people
claims
for a
this
change.
is not a publicity stunt and that he is serious about the campaign.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, you might want to move out of the way. That's Joe Exotic. Joe
Look,
did his bit.
let me just tell you, dude. There's an animated character in him. There's an animated character in him.
Look, you know when he got mad at the airport, he started doing that damn ghetto woman like clap. Look here, motherfuckers. Get out of my way. Right now. I don't. There's so much Crawford County in that picture. I just don't know what to say. There's so much Lizella, Georgia in that picture. I just don't know what to say about it.
Oh my God! All right, so I'm gonna share another one with you and show you that there is a guy that is right after him. So this character is an animated character, and it is strictly after our boy.
My question is, how are you going to call yourself a master of tigers, and there's more videos of you getting mauled?
I don't know. So here we go.
See what we got. Oh, that's him.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's your fat ass doing here?
He's my only means of conveyance. But I
That is him, bro.
That's him with his hair dyed. That's before the mullet.
Hey. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, I guess accidents happen when you least expect them. That's like when they call an accident. I definitely need a breath freshener. Ooh, but that's going to give me 11 items.
That's fine.
No. Rules is rules.
Rules is rules.
Let's see what I'm going to put back. Okay, I need the Reynolds wrap and the bathroom tissue. I could do without the Triscuits, but they sure are good. Hey there. Eat up, y'all. You's as good church-going folk. Y'all deserve a little treat.
Give me that!
Well, aren't you an enthusiastic wafer muncher?
What is that, punch?
Oh, don't y'all drink that. You's gonna get sick. Oh, amen. By the way, I just want to remind everybody to put the email address on the list in the back there so we can send you our quarterly newsletter. It's chock full of goings-on around the school. It's got a word jumble, a little hint. All the answers have to do with something here at the school.
What's your name?
Toby with an I, with an accent over the I, and a little line over the O, so you know it's a long vowel sound and not a short one. And sometimes I like to pop the I with a little smiley face or a heart or something. Something to brighten the reading.
Right,
day.
so
I asked you what your name was.
Honey, you keep that up. It's whatever you
so
want it to be.
apparently, are you seeing this on the comments?
Oh, yeah, I can do
Apparently,
like a handstand or some somersaults.
Hold on.
And, yeah,
Interview.
I can make pretend like the children.
so apparently, Matt was saying in the comments when he interviewed a guy for a job at a zoo, he asked the guy, when you watch porn, do you like to watch guys with big ones do it or guys with small ones? Oh, shit. That's a hell of an interview right there, buddy.
Whoa. That just depends on what time of day.
So there, let me see. The video I want you to watch, he is just all over the damn place. Let's see here. See if I can find it on YouTube and I'll give you the Go Exotic campaign. All right, so look up Joe Exotic Country Music.
Joe Exotic Country Music?
Yes. There's a song called Here Kitty Kitty.
Oh, shit.
You got to turn it on. That's some fresh tunes right there. That's some fire music right there, buddy.
Motherfucker. All right, hold on.
This is the song explaining that Carol killed her husband.
Hell yes. Hold on. This is going to be fucking great.
Take it. You found it. What is this? Oh, that's
Carol.
That's it. That's it. They found a lady that looks just like the real life Carol and put her at the Ford dealership.
Hells yeah.
She was a rich woman, she had rich taste, she felt the blood running through her veins.
Well, this shit's banging right here.
She liked the life she had, she loved her big cats and the beauty of being untamed.
I don't think that's him singing. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it.
Everything was fine, just as sweet as wine, but
what's it with the fucking freestyle fit? What is that shit?
You're gonna take y'all's ass to church.
But then it got a little crazy, it got a little hazy, and the cops.
Dude, that's why I thought the whole time watching it, he was down in Florida, right? Because that would make sense. There's a bunch of crazy motherfuckers in Florida. And then he's just out and fucking, I think it's like Oklahoma or some shit. It's like, what? Like that's Monroe County right there. It's
Dude,
just like
listen to
somebody-
me. I'm gonna say right now. Right now, that's one step away from Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's what that is.
That's what happens. This is what's going to happen to Dog if he gets any sadder about losing Beth. Right?
He was already trying to move somebody else in. What you talking about?
He said she was moral support, Nick.
Like Paul Bear's other son.
I don't know. I guess he's preaching. He probably just wants to get some little boys up in his church.
Oh, that's probably what it really is.
Let's just go ahead.
Oh, right now,
I'm just going
to tell you right now. I got it. Michael Jackson liked big cats. He liked little boys. Maybe it's just a thing. If you like big cats, you have to like little boys. Can't do one without the other.
Here's the fucked up part. Your boy Shaq went to visit him and bought some tigers.
Let me just let that sink in for a minute.
Shaq.
So let me just say. So to Shaq, those big cats are like little kitty cats. Those are like little kittens to him. I get that.
That's a big ass dude. That's true.
That's a big dude.
But did Joe offer him some companionship while he was there? Did Joe throw it out there? Hey there, Mr. Shaq. You
Dog Chapman and Alan Jackson. Ooh.
Sure. It's their love child. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's what happened.
You know who else he looks like a little bit? Oh.
Is that Mike?
No.
Is that Mike? I don't know. That's Mike haircut, Nick. I think he stole some swag. Those are Mike shades. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there.
I'm thinking of what is the old guy? He was an old wrestler. He had blonde hair. Not Ric Flair. It was another guy.
Rhodes.
Huh?
Dusty
Not
Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes. No. It was Mike something. God, what is his name?
Mike. I don't know who you're talking about.
Wow.
Talking about Jake the Snake?
No.
He kind of looks like Jake the Snake. Minus the blonde hair.
Can't think of his name. He always hung out with Arn Anderson and them.
I have no idea. That's way back. He looks like Scotty Too Hotty's daddy. That's what he looks like.
Scotty Too Hotty.
A gay Diamond Dallas Page. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
You know what the Diamond Cutter really was, don't you? That's what it was. Joe Exotic.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't know what to say about that one. Diamond
I'm
Buck.
trying to figure out who it is because it's going to drive me crazy if I don't find who it is.
You got to do a side-by-side comparison.
Yeah. I can't think of his fucking name. And I can see his face, but I can't think of his name. He still works for WWE or WWF or whatever the hell you want to call it.
What? Michael? I don't know who you're talking about. Curly blonde hair. What? I don't know who you're talking about. Was he like he was a wrestler or wasn't an announcer?
Yeah, he was a wrestler. And he works backstage now.
He works backstage now. I don't know who that would be. And he had blonde hair.
Yeah.
Gold Dust?
No, not Gold Dust. Let me just see here. I'm sure he's in the Hall of Fame.
Kurt Hennig?
No, that was Mr. Perfect.
Hey, man, you need to tell your cousin Michael, there's coronavirus. He need to get out of his spider and get his ass back to the house. Karaoke bar, bro. Ain't nobody coming down there, Mike. Carry your ass to the house. You're going to get everybody sick. Got his damn stunner shades on. Look. Got his stunner shades on. Look at them stunners.
Oh, shit.
No.
You got to show out. You got to show out.
Ain't nobody coming down to the karaoke bar, bro. Y'all got shut
down. I can't believe they didn't shut that shit down.
Like, they're I don't know, man. I guess what blows my mind more than anything, and this is not like a shot to him, right? But
yeah,
about the fucking whiskey a go-go. Hey, girl, what you doing? You trying to scare me? Get you in a headlock.
Ow!
That's right. Oh, your daughter? I was eating some pretzels.
She ate all of them.
She ate all them shits.
You got the whole bag sitting right next to you.
I couldn't find those Ziplocs.
Yeah, she came and offered me some, but I don't want none from her.
Poopy hands.
She probably don't wash her hands after she shits. But then again, she doesn't wipe her ass.
Woo! Damn. Shit's getting real.
Just put my daughter on blast last. Sorry, Adler. Poopy hands. I need to.
Now she's going to go wash her hands.
Oh, now you want to wash your hands. Now you want to wash them. All right. I'm about to unplug. Hold on. Unplug this.
Ow. Okay.
And I got to plug in my light, man. It's getting dark in here. What's up?
Nothing.
There we go. That's better. Got these damn LED bulbs every fucking where in the damn house.
What is it when you use?
Bright ass lights.
I have to walk my weenies.
You gotta walk your weenies. You still ain't found him, man? What are you doing? You reading the news?
I'm looking for him.
Look, man, he looks like a lot of people. Get on them pretzels.
Ah!
That scared me.
Want some problems? Huh? Did you want some problems up in here? That's what I want to know. You
I
want
think he does.
Huh? Matt's getting on the grill. What you cooking, Matt? Better be some damn burgers. Some Joe Exotic cheeseburgers. What the hell are you doing? This damn woman tried to stick a pretzel in my ass.
Whoa!
Shit getting real over in the Causey household.
What kind of party you got going on?
Apparently a party I wasn't made aware of.
Oh, excuse me. That shit come out of nowhere. Promise. So, what are you guys doing this weekend? I mean, I know everybody's fucking quarantining, so.
I have no idea. I guess we're just hanging out.
I think Vader's trying to work.
Really?
Yeah, man. I mean, if those people want to come and get their hair done.
I understand it. I understand it.
She's taking all the precautions she can. Come here.
That's who you need. That's who you need on the podcast right there. Emerson, Dwayne Gossett, ladies and gentlemen. Get up in here, Emmy.
What are you doing? What are you doing downstairs?
You got the COVID, boy?
He does. He's got the COVID. He's just coughing on me.
Right?
I don't.
You got the COVID? I think you got it. Uh-huh. Don't like your nephew.
Take it with you if you want it. Love you.
Love you too.
I think he's got the COVID. He's not telling nobody. What?
What?
If you come back in here one more time, you're going to get a hot Judy. I'm going to slang some Judies.
Well, I don't like to eat on podcasts, but I'm hungry. And this is the Lord's chicken, which makes it okay.
See, I need to go get me something to eat, man. I'm starving.
Buddy, you ain't starved a day in your fucking life.
You shut your dirty, dirty mouth.
I'm starving. I'm starving. Look at this boom boom pow. Isn't that how it goes?
What?
Boom boom pow. You know, you like, don't act like you don't like the Black Eyed Peas.
Ain't nobody listening to that shit, man. Fergie fucked up the national anthem.
She pissed in her pants on stage.
Huh?
She peed in her pants on stage. What do you want?
You turn my timer off. I haven't used it all day.
What are you doing?
We'll see.
No.
You should just ask for more. Let me see. I know. I don't think there's any way I can just cut it off. So you're going to have to ask for time.
Go.
I don't think so. You're going to tell me the passcode for his.
Your niece is mad at me right now because I won't let her get on camera and show her LOL dolls.
Oh. Yeah, well, you know. We bought a bunch of them anyway. I've already seen them.
Mama went to the store to pick up some stuff the other day and bought them 2 more. So.
No, she wouldn't do that.
Of course not. Why would she do that? You know, it's just a LOL doll. They're just going to lose the head and the feet and all the clothes in like 2 days. And they're going to come to you and say, where's all my stuff at? Like, keep up with that shit.
Or when I go, hey, what would you like for your birthday? So here's my question. Wasn't y'all's anniversary a while ago? I mean, not too long ago. What did you guys do?
The 25th. Fuck, we can't do anything. Everything's shut down around here, dude. Can't do anything.
I'd have made those kids drink NyQuil and just all night, son.
No.
What, you got paper thin walls? You don't want the neighbors to
that
hear?
is just like, it wasn't even that. It was like, we were just sitting there and we both totally forgot. And Brittany looks at me, she goes, you know what today is? And I was like, she goes, it's our anniversary. I was like, holy shit, dude. I didn't even think about it. We got so much shit going on right now. It's like, fuck.
Talking
Play your little music while you eat your sandwich.
Well, we need to get Gonzo in on here, man. You have him as a guest. Let us interview him.
Well, invite him.
I don't know what he's doing.
Well, invite him and find out. He liked the video, so apparently he was watching it at one point.
Wow.
Somebody on here, but I don't know who it is. There's two people on here, but I don't know who they are. It won't let me. I don't think. Yeah, well, it doesn't tell me.
Well, somebody needs to start commenting so we can see who it is.
Yeah, who's on here? Comment, damn it. Facebook's being gay. We don't even know who's watching. Wave, hello, how you doing? How's your mom and them doing? Something.
How your mom and them? I'm gonna tell you. I tried the Popeye's chicken sandwich. I'm a Chick-fil-A dude, man.
I like the Popeye's chicken sandwich. I like both of them. I mean,
what was my thing?
It just.
Now, let me just say, I had the spicy one. The non-spicy one might be better. I don't know.
Come on.
They're trying to attack people again.
Or just our neighbor.
All the time, man.
She said, hey, please.
Are those attack dogs?
Dude, they don't like
You know what's crazy? My dog, Atticus, acts like he's an attack dog. All he wants to do is play. He's just running.
Like, the boys, like they don't fuck around. They will bite you. If you get too close to Brittany and they don't know who you are, they will attack you. Our next door neighbor, if he steps out his door while she's opening the door to bring them out, they run and try to attack her. What I'm afraid of is one of these days, a little ankle biter is going to fucking bite somebody.
Now you got to kill him.
No, it was her today.
Huh?
It was her.
His wife?
Yeah. She said, I love your hair. No, just right here.
She's just saying that to be nice.
That's it. That's all it was.
Charlie?
No. She's trying to show her boobies on camera.
No, I'm not. I have no cleavage. My shirt comes up to my neck.
My ding dong ain't big. Get out of here.
It's not.
It's little. A little too big. Hey. Come here, boy. Come here, Charlie. Cash, come here. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here. Don't
be on you.
I know. No, he gets excited.
Oh, he gets nervous with you.
Hey, Bubba. Hey. You trying to attack people? That's so nice.
Let's do some news.
Oh, your breath.
But not just normal news. Let's do some news that.
All right, yo, what's up? Some news. What kind of news are we gonna do?
We're gonna do news that's just funny.
News that
shit that you think would be fake news, but it's not.
So it will not let me.
Oh, here's a good one.
Can you be sweet with you, though?
Matt's getting.
Can you?
Here's a good one. Shredded T-shirts used as toilet paper back up to California City sewer.
What?
Hell yeah! Hey man,
They cannot be out of toilet paper that bad.
you got to do what you got to do.
I don't believe that, man.
No pun intended.
I mean, I get it because when they ran out back home, apparently they were taking all the clothes. There was no clothes in the Walmart.
Listen, man, I don't get it. Get in the goddamn shower.
Then you have shit all over the floor. Come on, man. Really?
Yes.
No. I don't know, man. You can't get baby wipes. That's my thing. Like you want to.
But I don't think there's any of that shit.
Mine was like, I'm gonna shred up some shirts. I'm gonna flush them, and my sewage is.
My thing. Why would you flush them? Why don't you just wash the motherfuckers?
That's a shitty situation. That's why I wouldn't have done that. Like
I'm telling you right now, I would have.
Now, I don't know, man. That's just fucked up.
That's crazy.
Now the fucked up part is you probably can get toilet paper, but your toilet's broke, so you outside shit. You shitting outside. It's supposed to be social distancing, and you're shitting outside. There's a party going on outside. What kind of party? It's probably a gang initiation. Probably gonna try to rob us. I ain't got nothing here to protect us, but a tank and a pocket knife.
This is a really good one. Here we go. I love this kind of news. Look, Portland strip club forced to close, so the dancers now do deliver.
Oh, dude, they're doing one in Atlanta. Is it the Blue Flame in Atlanta? Video lap dances.
Yeah, it's Magic City.
Magic City, that's it. Yeah, man, absolutely.
I don't know anything about that. I'm just saying.
I mean, so what are they delivering? They grub hubbing?
I don't know. You want to watch? Let's watch the video.
So what are they delivering? Tits and tots?
Tits and tots. I think I got a. Let me see. I can share it again. So we can do that. Share audio.
What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are you doing, Cash? Looking for food. Y'all just looking for food. Y'all got a whole damn bowl of food in there.
Fries and now beers, and you want two gorgeous women to come deliver it for you,
sure
wearing booty shorts and pasties. We're bringing the party to you because you can't bring the party to us.
Oh, wait a minute.
My
Let me
name
just
is
pause
Sean
this for a second.
Hold on. That guy sounds good.
Boomer, again, marketing genius. Not Uber. It's Boomer. It's Boomer Eats, not Uber Eats. Come on, man. Brittany,
Lucky Devil.
let's get on
Lucky
it.
Devil Lounge.
Let's get on it, Brittany. Stay. You can
Yes,
work hard.
yes.
Throw the kids up and deliver some fucking food with the pasties on.
Look,
let's get it
got
done.
them out. You got them
Mine
out.
goes down to my freaking belly button now.
We're making, look, we can get some tape. We can tape them bad boys up real high.
Do you think that the kind of people that are ordering food on Boomer give a shit if they're down to your knees or wherever they're at? They don't
Right.
give a fuck. They want
They
sandwich.
don't care. They just want to see some titties.
They want sandwich and titties.
They don't care.
Come on, man.
Charlie's trying to play with you.
Charlie, what are you doing?
Golden, I'm the owner of Lucky Devil Lounge, and now I'm the new owner of Uber Eats PDX.
Uber Eats, Lucky
we're now
Devil.
a food
Sean,
delivery
you're a fucking
service
genius, buddy.
that provides customers with
Sean?
food with a side of boobs. Try
Your
not to
parents
laugh,
can't
I know.
spell, but you're a good fucking.
So this
you're a
originally
genius.
started as kind of a joke. We had to shut down Monday. I said, well, we're going to
Nice.
try to keep the kitchen open. I just, joking around, said,
She
we're
ain't
going
got
to
no
deliver
titties,
dancers
though.
to your door topless.
She ain't even got no
We're gonna call
titties.
Uber. The feedback just
Maybe
started
she can
going
make a
crazy.
sandwich.
People were like asking
The
if we could
thickest
send
one's
our
covered in
favorite
tattoos.
dancers, if we delivered
She ain't
to
got no ass. Look, ass slut in the
Vancouver,
pancake. The
Salem,
girl beside her
Gresham,
so damn white,
Hillsborough,
look like a
and I
vampire.
just kind of asked everybody, hey, you guys want to try to do this? And everybody was like, yes. I'm trying to employ everybody that works here. So all of our security guards are now drivers. All of our dancers, they're delivering the food.
He's a
to your
marketing
doorstep.
genius. I got to
Our
give it to
cooks
him.
are
Yeah, I
working,
mean, come
our
on, man.
bartenders are
That's good
answering
shit.
I mean,
phones
that's
and
marketing
helping
to
out
a
with
fucking
media.
If the club was to
Just trying to
close,
keep this shit open.
I would not probably qualify for
You need to go ahead and get rid of
unemployment.
that girl on the
It
list. She
became
ain't got
very
no ass.
real when this happened that we are independent contractors and
Independent contractors.
Now, let me just
Trying to jazz it up.
let me just say, we're in Portland, Oregon. So I'm just gonna throw this out here that you're probably looking at the best of the best in Portland, Oregon. That's all I'm going to say.
That's true. That is true. Okay.
Bullet wounds and cesarean scars are probably
Previous statement retracted. I understand now.
right. But I got to give the man credit, man. Trying to keep people employed. I mean, delivering sandwiches with your ass and titties hanging out. I mean, come on, man. It's the American dream.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
There's work for tips and tips only. For the majority of us, it's been an almost complete loss of income. This is the job. Losing this
What up,
job is
Kiki?
devastating to most of us.
What up, Kiki?
We're keeping our prices the same.
Bottom
The only thing
tots.
we're charging for is a $30 service fee for the 2 girls. And we're splitting that up between the 2 dancers and the security. Everybody's making just over minimum wage.
These girls got ready and we came out
Got
for
that
you.
pure
We
air.
are as ready as
Yeah.
we get, just like if we were coming into the club. So yeah, you should tip your boopers. We're trying really hard.
Club regulars, and then there's also girls regulars calling as well and being like, I want this girl to
Birdie.
tip her. We do that. And another dancer from another club just called. Just support
Birdie
the
need
dancers.
to go to the
Portland's a
beach.
very community-driven area also.
Yeah. And just the
Nikki got that
huge,
smoker
like,
voice.
family love.
Yeah, we're going
It's
to
definitely been really
Yeah,
amazing
I'm
to
gonna
get to
bring
do
you
this
some
with the
hot
community,
burgers,
too, and
Tom.
to see people during this.
And it keeps us here.
Yes.
We have something to do.
I'm telling you.
Shit, you fight on the news.
I mean, it's American dream.
All right,
man.
T,
American
T,
dream.
time out. You keep rolling. I'm gonna take a restroom break.
Go pee.
I ain't going to drop no stink pickles. I'll be right back.
Wash your hands, you dirty fuck. All right. What's next? There's a lot of news, man. A lot of news. All right. I'm trying to find something that doesn't have to do with coronavirus. I'm tired of hearing about coronavirus.
Yeah, I'm too far gone. Oh, it's smooth. Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, this is a good one.
Eat up in here. Ate everything.
What?
It'll starve it.
Americans are crossing into Mexico to buy toilet paper. I'm sorry, man. I don't understand the toilet paper thing. I mean, I understand we're all quarantined and shit, but I don't understand, like, the need to feel like you need to go all the way to Mexico to make sure you get toilet paper. Workers at Costco in Tijuana. Now, I didn't even know there was a fucking Costco in Tijuana. I mean, a Costco in Tijuana. Who would have thought that Tijuana had a Costco? It's tough for us to come down here and get things, but we're going to try, she said. Nice. Holy shit, that's a ton of people trying to go get toilet paper. That's fucking insane, man.
What's up?
That many people are going. Look, there's a Costco in Tijuana, apparently. This many people are going across the border into Mexico to get toilet paper and shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's just crazy to me. What's good to eat?
Taquitos, man.
Taquitos.
Look, you said Mexico, Costco. And I said, hey, you know what they sell there? Taquitos. I love these fucking things, man.
Mm. I'm telling you, man, not to get on a political rant, but it's really funny. It's getting crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Joe Biden felt some woman up. She's coming out, letting everybody know.
Has it? A few people come out against him?
I don't know.
I think so.
But this one is fucking like for real. I mean, it's
Dude, you see him in his videos and shit. Like, man, he's creepy.
creepy. He's beyond creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me. All right. Time to it's time to get out of the Corona blues.
Well, at least we know, A, this platform will work.
Yeah.
What we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And B, we can screen share, which is awesome.
We can screen share, which is really awesome. All right, here we go.
Who are you singing about?
Just, you know.
What are you doing? You reading the news? You trying to find some?
I'm just look, all I'm doing is just finding something to just share about. Something to share that I find interesting. That's all. Right? That's all.
Don't raise your voice to me, pot liquor.
Man suffers heart attack, dies at work, and co-workers gather for a group selfie thinking he'd fallen asleep.
Oh my God. What?
I mean, you know, This is the world we live in. This
Nobody
man.
take this pulse.
Here's the thing. Here's my thing. And this was, this happened a little while ago. Obviously, you weren't gonna have that many people close together during coronavirus. But nobody just noticed that you wasn't snoring or breathing or anything.
He's looking a little peakish.
He's a little chilly.
Like,
Maybe, I mean,
here's my thing. They didn't know that he's not breathing. Like, if you're sleeping that hard, bro, you're snoring.
Yeah.
If you're getting back that hard, you're snoring. And the fact that he is like 2 shades away from being one of the damn Cullens, that should bring up concerns.
Glittering in the sun.
Come on, Edward. Wake up, Edward.
Wake up, Edward.
Wake up, Edward.
What was the other one? It was Edward and who?
I don't know. Which one are you talking about?
There was 2 of them, wasn't it? Was one guy?
Oh, Jacob. Wasn't that his name? Well, Indian boy.
Jacob. That's it. Indian? You can't say that.
He was an Indian.
He was a Native American.
He's bucking Indian.
So feather, not dye. So here we go. Okay, if America's storming Area 51, you have to storm the Vatican. We'll take the aliens. You take the predators.
What the hell? I think.
Whoa, now we lost somebody. Well, it's too much for you. We just draw the line at sexual predators. That's.
Look. I'm telling you right now.
I'm going to tell you guys right now. This is episode 1. I'm going to tell everybody anybody that's watching or is going to watch this later, it's going to get rough.
It's going to get rough. We're going to say the things no one wants to say.
If you can't deal with our dark sense of humor, here you go. It's all jokes, man.
If you don't want to get some chicken wings delivered to your door with a side of titty, leave now.
It's all jokes, man.
Here was my thoughts on the whole process of making this page, right? All you see on Facebook and the media is fucking just hate news and coronavirus and sad shit.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking. Oh my God! I can't believe they said that.
I'm so offended.
So offended.
He looked at me wrong. He doesn't support my sexuality.
You don't know what I'm liable to say.
I'm the same too. No filter. No filter here. You know.
I will.
It's just both ways. You know what I mean?
I will make fun of people who die. I will make fun of politicians. I might say some things that you might find borderline racist. You might find, but here's the thing. I love everybody. And here's how you know that. I'm gonna make fun of everybody equally. I make fun of myself.
That's true.
I make fun of fat people. I make fun of skinny people, stupid people. I might even use the word retarded. I'm not going to drop an N-bomb, though. I got to draw a line somewhere.
See, I'm just not going to do that.
I'm not going to drop an N-bomb. I mean, you got to draw a line somewhere. But, I'm going to say what I want to say. And if people have issues with it, at me. I mean,
Comment your concerns.
Comment your concerns. And we'll have discussion. And let me just say,
offend you so deeply.
I'm gonna say, here's the issue too. I'm gonna say right now, that's the problem with this country. Nobody wants to have discussions, nobody wants to talk about it. As soon as somebody says something you don't like or offends you or doesn't like the same politician that you like, the first thing they want to do is silence that person. Not here, baby. I will talk to you. We'll talk it out and rash it out like you mean. If you think I said something that was over the line or offensive, tell me. We'll talk about it.
Yes, absolutely. Agreed. I'm tell you right now. Cripple,
I'll say some shit.
we don't care. We don't care.
No,
We've
I
seen
don't
it
give a
all.
shit.
We've seen it all.
It reminds me of the story where we were in Faith's car, and the guy was walking across the parking lot, dragging his little lima bean feet with his fucking walker, and I said, "What's up, spaghetti legs?" And you spit fucking Dr. Pepper all over the back of Phaedra's seat.
Yes. Yes. This guy, I mean, he's just like, he ain't
And
got.
I like to think that that guy would appreciate that I had a sense of humor about it, and not treat him like
This
the
guy had
way they
2
treat him.
pieces of beef jerky for legs.
He
And
did.
he's struggling. He's the little engine that could. And he's just out there just walking.
His feet were like 2 pieces of angel hair spaghetti with lima beans hanging off the bottom of them. his little fucking shoes. Little
I
naughty
think was you caught me off guard. Okay. I look up and all I see is this guy. It was like a fat kid trying to swim, him walking across that parking lot.
It was something serious.
God. Little engine that could.
I was just letting him know that I was acknowledging his efforts.
What's up, spaghetti legs?
What's up, spaghetti legs? I don't.
But it's you know, it's no worse than some of the shit I've said out in public. Like,
oh yeah, sure. All right, so here's one. Let's see if let's see if you've ever done this one. This one's gonna probably get us in trouble.
Oh god.
I mean, I don't think we get in trouble. We fuck cares. I mean, I don't really fucking care. Dirty Chewbacca. When a girl is deep throating you, you pinch your nipples ready to come. Her scream paired with a warm liquid it sounds similar to Chewbacca's growl.
Nick, you can't do this. Look, listen to me. We're on quarantine. Someone might try this at home.
I'm trying to give people ideas. Of
No,
things
absolutely. What? No.
You don't think so?
Oh my god. That's worse than the Dirty Sanchez, man.
I don't know about worse than Dirty Sanchez.
That's worse.
I don't think so.
All right, you gotta take that down. I can't look at that anymore. I can't do it. I can't. You've offended me.
What's up, Scarface?
Scarface?
Come on, here. Sit here. We're going to interview you.
Why?
No, I mean,
I don't like to be interviewed.
Yes.
And I don't like to be interviewed.
So let's come on, slide on over here.
You do
Come
it.
on.
Right here. Slide
I
in.
think you should do Emerson though. Emerson will sit there and talk to you. Keaton's gonna be sitting there laughing the whole time. It'll be as funny.
So
Yeah,
you're in 6th grade. What's 6th grade like? I mean, is it like
it's easy.
what's the bully situation like? You got a bunch of bullies in school?
No,
There's no bullies in your school in 6th grade.
not that I know of. No.
Not that you know of.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let me
He's
rephrase
friends with a rich
the
kid.
question. I'm not saying that people bully you. Do you see other people being bullied?
No.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's good.
Damn, I wish I would have went to your school.
It is good, Daddy. It's not that you guess it's good. It is good.
It is good, Daddy.
Excuse me. Fuck. Do you
Lindsay
think?
didn't
Do you?
Don't look. That's one thing. I don't want my kids to call me Papa. It just sounds like
It does. It does sound
You know what I
creepy.
yes, like we're not the
So
old
you think
country.
you're part of the cool crowd?
No.
No.
You're part of the smart crowd.
So there's no bullies. So you're telling me you're gonna sit there with a
With a straight face and tell me ain't nobody picking on people at school.
Yes.
No, I'm sure somebody is somewhere.
You got hot
You're gonna
teachers?
sit there
No.
with a straight
You have
face.
you telling me you have not one teacher.
No.
You gonna sit there with a straight face and tell me you ain't got one teacher that looks good in your school?
Nope. I'm out of here.
That's lies. That's lies.
I
That is
said
lies.
that.
I can tell with the speed at which you live, you're full of shit.
Yep.
Emerson, sent you a request for more time as I can.
What?
Hey.
You got some of your electronics. Get out of here.
Emerson,
Go.
tell
No, I
Emerson
thought
we
I
need,
wanted to keep interviewing.
No, I've had enough.
No,
interviewing.
no, I'd like to keep
we need
interviewing.
to, we need to interview Emerson. Get Emerson on the camera. Adeline, come here. Now we're going to interview your niece.
Well, that should be great.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Okay, go.
No, I want to hear this.
Did I ask what you wanted to do? I don't remember asking you that. I think I said.
You know, they're going to ask you some questions.
Ask that and see.
Okay. Quit digging in your nose.
Can I get more time on my iPad?
Sure, request it.
Okay.
You ready? Do people get picked on at your school? Get out of your nose, girl.
That's how you get COVID.
Yes, I'm going to catch it for sure. She'd be digging in her nose all the time.
Man, that's better
there
than digging in her butt.
Is there bullies at your school? There is? They pick on people? They do. What's her name?
I'm coming to get him. What's her name?
She says she don't know. Is it?
You got a boyfriend at school?
You got a boyfriend?
You better not.
You got a boyfriend? You sure? It's okay. You're not in trouble. You're okay.
No, I'm not in trouble.
You're not in trouble, girl.
Sure.
Okay. You're not sure you have a boyfriend?
I don't.
You got a boyfriend you got a boy at your school you think's pretty?
What about Brandon?
You think Brandon's pretty?
Oh.
What about Jeremy?
What about Jeremy? Is there a...
Who is this Brandon and Jeremy fellas? I want to know.
Let me ask you. Is there a boy in your class that you would like to go to the playground with? No? You sure?
Would you share? Is there a boy at school that you'd share your LOL dolls with?
Yeah. No?
I see that smile. I think
Who
you're
you
telling
would
the story.
share your lunch with? Is there?
Would you give up your Twinkie to any boy in your class? I'm sorry. That really sounded way worse than it should.
Yes, it did.
Sorry.
I caught that. How could you?
I don't know where I was going with that.
Oh, you want to play with your LOLs with Juliana?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Juliana.
Yeah, she's got a friend, man.
Okay.
But you got more than one.
You tell Jeremy and Steve, if it's whatever his name is, that your Uncle Nick are coming.
Bust them up.
Jeremy was yelling at her from his bedroom window when we were walking.
What apartment number are you in? Huh?
I don't know.
Yelling from his apartment window.
Nick, when you come to visit, we doing a no knock.
Yelling what? Hey girl, hope you got some fries to go with that shit.
Yeah, asked my daughter where was her mask at. He said, "Where your mask at?"
Won't you mind your fucking business?
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
You little bastard.
Little son bitch.
Better be glad I wasn't outside yelling at my daughter. I'll punch you. I'll punch you right square in the nose,
I'm
Jeremy.
gonna tell you right now, if you're 3 years old, I'll knock you the fuck out.
I'm telling you right now, if you're 3 years old, you can tote an ass whooping.
That's right.
That's it. That's how we were raised.
I'm gonna give you some more fucking time. Just God.
You weren't, and you know that.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, you fixing to write a mouth check with your mouth, your ass can't cash.
Yep.
What?
You need to tell your inside voice, tell your outside voice, turn it down a couple notches. That's what you need to do. Shut that door.
Hey, outside voice. You need to turn on your voice by 2 notches.
There you go. What the hell's wrong with that kid?
That's your son.
You know, he's at that age where he thinks everything's funny. And he hadn't found a sense of humor yet. And here's the thing. Both of them are so funny when they're not trying to be funny.
Yes.
But when they try to be funny, it's just like,
it's not funny.
Just stop. Just stop. And I get it because me and Phaedra all the time are joking and talking shit to each other.
They're trying to one up you.
Yeah, they're trying to keep up. Not one. I mean, come on, who the fuck's on one
Hey,
up?
what the fuck is going on out here in this parking lot?
I don't know. Is it a COVID meeting?
Dude, I don't know. It's some kind of damn block party. There's cars everywhere. I see a bunch of people walking around.
Trying to get that corona. It's
I'll
Corona
tell you right
time.
now, you knock your dumb ass on my door looking for Corona, you're gonna fucking find it.
It's Corona time.
Anybody still?
Corona time.
It's Corona
Did you
time.
hear your child?
Yeah.
Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo está? I forgot what I was gonna say now.
That was cute. You did a good job.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna find us something else to spark the discussion.
Spark a discussion.
Yeah.
I'm bougie.
You are bougie.
Bougie. Da, da. I'm not gonna do that. That was pretty funny. Do, 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 do. What are you doing? You texting? Is that what you're doing? You texting?
Yeah. I'm trying to give me a COVID block party going.
Trying to rank. What is it on the you're on the community Facebook page? Okay, man. Corona block party tonight. All right, so we got to find another news story. Well, they passed the bill, so you should be getting some money.
I don't need no money. I mean, what I need, my bills are paid. I got
I know. I'm just
like, fuck, I can't go nowhere to spend it. I mean, if they want to give me money to put in my savings account, I'm A-okay with that.
all right. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, here we go. This is what we're going to talk about. It's gonna be a touchy subject. No pun intended.
Oh God, here we go.
Right here.
A sexual assault allegation against Joe Biden has ignited a firestorm of controversy. Dude,
Now,
okay, hold on, time out before we start.
Yes.
There's so many allegations against this guy. Now it's in the news.
Well, I mean, there's been a couple that was. I mean, last year, yeah. See, last year, several of them came forward publicly.
There's video fucking proof of this guy filling people up. You know,
he likes to smell. He does that. He has to smell their hair like he's going to make a lampshade out of them or something. Son, what do you want?
So what is the point? So I can only have one thing. I don't understand.
Yeah, you can have one thing. That's how it works. If you want to open up another app, you have to ask me for it.
I can only have one thing open. That's it.
At a time, yeah.
Hey, look, you ain't paying no bills, so shut up.
It doesn't make any sense why I can't.
You shouldn't even. It's 8:41. You shouldn't even be on your iPad to begin with. Listen, take your one thing and go, or have none.
That's right. And keep running that mouth, you ain't gonna have
That's not
an
one
iPad.
thing.
That's it. Go in there and listen to music.
No.
Well,
I
then,
want that one.
what? Then ask for it.
Yeah. I didn't think I could only have one thing open because I can't.
Well, that's
that doesn't happen.
That's just the way it works, son. You really starting to piss me off.
I know, I probably am. And you know what's surprising is Mama doesn't even know what it is.
What?
Mama doesn't know what the password is.
I know she doesn't.
Yeah.
Because she's not as careful as I am. And she'll be putting the password in, and your little sneaky ass is trying to look over her shoulder. Look, I know what the password is now. I don't need to ask for permission. I was waiting till nobody's looking and enable that shit myself.
All right, Keaton, go mind your business.
Right. We're talking about grown-up shit. And shut my door and quit trying to listen to what I'm saying.
Little shithead.
Well, my door was closed when you come in here.
You
Why
won't.
wouldn't you close it on the way out? Thank you. Put his hand on my shoulder and run his finger up my neck. Now, right now, I'm just going to tell you, creepy hand, Biden touches me in any way. I mean, he fucking
putting them.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Joe Biden creepy ass getting reaching distance. We probably gonna have issues. He touched my shoulder. I'm knocking the motherfucker out.
Somebody need to put Joe to sleep. Joe needs to take a nap. Joe need to go sit down somewhere.
I'm telling you right now, he don't even have to try to know where the fuck he's at.
Sniffing my wife's hair. Whole campaign here in your ass, Joe. You smell my wife's hair, we're gonna have a whole campaign of.
Oh, this shit got real. Reed says Biden sexually assaulted her, pushing her against the wall and penetrating her with his fingers. When she pulled away, he said he thought she liked him.
Joe, no one likes you.
Nobody,
Joe. Joe, you need to go home and sit your ass down, Joe.
Come on, Joe. You can't just be touching people the way you want to touch them. It don't work that way.
They let that motherfucker in the running. And
they did.
It went to his head.
Here's the thing. They done robbed Bernie twice. Robbed him twice. Let Hillary Clinton rob him. Now they don't let touchy-feely Joe Biden rob him.
Right now.
It doesn't. Neither one of them are going to beat Trump anyway. And it's a damn shame that that's where we've gotten to. These two
candidates.
These two motherfuckers. Every year, it's like, are you kidding me? This is the best we can do?
These are the only two fucking retards you can find out there to put into this race. Really?
Well, here's the thing. Anybody to be smart enough to be a phenomenal president is smart enough to not be president.
That's true. That is true. Like
multiple women have said Biden touched them in ways that made them feel uncomfortable. Well, Democrats, you better start right now trying to find you another candidate.
Because right now, there goes your whole platform right there.
There goes the whole, yeah. As much as you guys have been on any Republican that even had a hint of somebody say some shit about them, you right now need to treat him the same way. And be like, hey,
man, like they've got him on video. They've got photos of him doing the shit. He's still, you know what I mean? Fuck that. The first time there was any inkling that he was out there sniffing
fucking hair,
off in the hoo-haws, I'm cutting his ass. Like, look here, Joe, you got to go. You can go to Walmart, be a door greeter. You can go down to your local gas station, be a cashier. What you're not gonna do is run for fucking president of the United States. And come in here smelling people's fucking hair, you creeper. Look,
God.
Take you and your creepy bullshit and hit the bricks. Get out of here, Joe.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna have some thought-provoking questions, and we're just gonna talk about what our answers would be. I think that's a good thing to do. All right. So, let's see here. Ooh, that's a little deep. I don't know if I want to ask that one.
Just to ask a question. It ain't even got to be crazy like.
No. Well, here we go.
All right, who is watching at this moment? Comment below. Because we have no idea.
Where they're going now.
Yeah, it doesn't show us. So if you're watching the podcast right now, wave in the comments, do something so we know who in the hell is on here, because we have no idea. The comments, if anyone's commenting right now, I'm not seeing it.
No, nobody's commenting. I'll see it. I'll see it, yeah. All right, so here we go. Here's the question. Can you see it at the bottom? It's scrolling across the bottom, Mike.
What food looks amazing but tastes horrible?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah, sure. Of course, it's personal.
Here's my thing. Like, sushi looks amazing, but I just can't eat it.
It's funny you say that because that would be my first thing I would say. Like, I look at some sushi plates and I'm like, oh, that shit looks so good.
Right.
And I'm going to say, some sushi is fishy and nasty as fuck. I don't get it. Tastes like dirty socks.
I think the only one I can really get down on is a California roll. That's it.
And it's not even, there's no fish in it. It's fake crab.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I don't know, man. I'm just not a raw fish person. Like, I just can't fucking do it. I can't. So it's settled. Sushi.
Sushi. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty easy one there. All right, here's the next one. We're going to stick to the food thing. What's the worst potato chip flavor you've ever tasted?
The worst? That is a hard one.
Chicken and waffles.
Oh, I could tell you. So there is, and I don't know if you've ever seen these in the grocery store. They're called voodoo chips.
I like the voodoo chips.
I fucking hate them. That's just nasty.
No, it's not. You bite your
Voodoo
tongue.
chips are fucking nasty.
You're going to tell me, you're going to sit there with a straight face and tell me that voodoo chips are nastier than fucking chicken and waffles, Lay's potato chips?
Dude, have you ever had chicken and waffles, Lay's?
They are fucking disgusting.
No, they are not. They taste just like chicken and waffles.
It's nothing like chicken and waffles.
Yes, it is. It tastes like chicken and waffles.
Ugh.
I like them.
I guess you like the biscuits and gravy fucking potato chips too, right?
No, I haven't tried them yet. I mean, that sounds disgusting. But like, I seriously ate one with like, holy shit, I can taste the chicken. I can taste the syrup.
Oh my God.
Well, it's great. It's great.
No. I cannot do it. I can't. Ugh. All right, so here's one, and I don't even know that you have one, but it's a pretty good question, I think. Anyway,
let's see here. Hold on, where'd the question go? I saw it and then disappeared.
What is it doing? What's your fuck this? I quit story?
Oh, fuck this, I quit. So way back when, when I left North Georgia and came back to Middle Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find a job, and when I first got home, so I took the first job I could get, which was Mom was actually managing the Dollar General in Byron at the time.
Who the hell gave Mama a management position?
I don't fucking
know.
No. But she was like assistant manager or some shit at one point, apparently. Anyway, she got me a job at the one in Centerville because they had just built it. They were looking for a cashier and like a night stalker or some shit. So I worked there, and the fucking manager there was like this damn methed out fucking crazy white lady, right? And after about a month of working there, our drawer started coming up short. So I was like, man, and every day I would make sure that my shit was right. And every next shift that I had, as soon as I fucking clocked in, hey, I need to talk to you. And she shut the door. Your drawer was short last night. I was like, no, it wasn't. Like, it was where it needed to fucking be when I left. I counted it, and then I would have the lady that I worked with count it to verify, right? And we would have to sign off on the sign off. And that shit went on like 3 or 4 shifts, right? And then one of my coworkers was like, you know, she started doing that shit to me too. Like something fishy's going on. So I come in on like one Friday, right? And as soon as I clocked in, she walks up to me. She's like, I need you to work both shifts. I think it's like a morning shift. And she wanted me to work like all day.
Right. And
I was like, oh, I can't. You know, I got plans. Well, too bad. You need to cancel your plans. You know, you have to work. And I was like, no, actually, no, I don't. I'm due to work my shift, but I can't work your double. Like, I just can't do it. You can either work or you can get fired. And I was like,
whoa.
It was about time for me to swap my drawer out, right? So I'll never forget as long as I live. I walked in there to put my drawer down, and this lady just out of nowhere just fucking like light switch flips, and this bitch just goes crazy, starts getting my face yelling, "You gonna work this damn shift? You get the fuck out of here. Get all your shit. Get the fuck out of here." I mean, she's just going off, right? And the drawer, I had set it down on the table next to her desk, right? And I was about to reach into the safe to get the other drawer that had been counted and swap them out. And I don't know what come over me, but I fucking slapped the drawer. Fucking money went everywhere. I was like, fuck this place. And fuck, fucking money went everywhere, right? My hat went everywhere. Money went everywhere, all over the fucking floor. And I just stormed out, right? Got in my car, fucking hauled ass to the house. I pull up in the driveway, and Mom had just got home from her shift, and I walked in and she goes, what's I thought you were at work. What happened? I was like, fuck that place and all this crazy shit. She's like, I can't believe you quit your job. I was like, man, fuck that lady, you know, I'm just going off. Come to find out, like 2 weeks later, the store got robbed, right?
Nice.
Come to find out, when they caught the cats that did it, this lady was behind it the whole time. It was an inside job. So what she was doing is skimming
you might have saved your fucking ass from being killed from saying, fuck this, I quit.
Yes. If in your gut you're not happy, it doesn't feel right, just say fuck it.
I quit.
Okay, what's your fuck this, I quit?
You know what, man? I
don't say you don't have one. Don't say you don't have one.
No, I'm not saying I don't have one. I'm trying to think. So one of my first jobs, this is crazy, this is forever ago. So one of my first jobs was working for Baby Depot, which was at Burlington Coke Factory.
I remember that.
When the Westgate Mall used to be there. That's forever ago. And so, you know, when I first got the job, I really tried to take it seriously. Like one of my first serious jobs, and I was on the floor, I was learning the product and stuff. Well, they would have these showrooms, and you know, they would put furniture together and stuff. And I'd been there for, I don't know, a few months maybe. And I kind of liked the job. It wasn't like crazy hard or anything. But I think the thing I wasn't crazy about was you kind of had to dress up because you're on the floor and shit. But other than that, it was okay. And so we had a situation where this new guy come in, and I think he had been from another department at another store or something. And he come in, and they were rearranging the floor, the showpieces on the floor. You know, we had like cribs and dressers and all that shit. And so as we're arranging all this shit, I said, you know, hey, wait a minute, man. Like, you know, you can't put this $99 sour fucking IKEA looking dresser with this $400 Ralph Lauren bed. Nobody's gonna. I mean, that doesn't even make any sense. You got to put shit together that's priced the same, right? And he was putting shit together that he thought looked good.
Right.
Me in the back of my mind was like, dude, this is not right. Like, you know. You know, but at the time, I think he was the boss or floor lead or whatever. So you kind of had to. Anyway, long story short, I worked that shift, which was an afternoon shift to like close. Come in the next morning, and had to open, and as soon as I hit the floor in the morning, the regular manager was there and was like, "You got to rearrange all this shit because we can't Exactly what I said. You can't have these fucking things that are different prices.
Right.
And that was when I would go, I'm not moving that shit. I told him that shit yesterday. You guys can move that shit. And she was like, well, if you leave, you don't bother coming back. And I go, well, I didn't say fuck you, no. And, but I was like, whatever, and walked out and left.
There's just some jobs like you got to do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just, I was not going to move that shit all over again. I mean, like being now, and when I'm almost 40, I look back and go, they're paying you to move shit, just move the fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Right,
but like when you're 16, 17 years old, you just I ain't moving that fucking shit.
With me being 32, like looking back, I still would have quit that job.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, that's completely different. Yeah,
I wouldn't get paid shit.
Yeah,
but I think my second. There is a second fuck this I quit story. So when me and Gonzo got a job at the antique mall.
Oh, nice.
Okay? So they didn't have anything updated, right? All the fucking like information was on a Rolodex and like fucking note cards, right?
Like prices and shit?
Huh?
Like prices for shit?
Yeah, like all the contacts for every single vendor, booth, all that shit was on a Rolodex.
Oh, so it was a consignment place. People drop their shit off and tell you what they wanted for it.
Right.
Oh.
And they would price everything. And then if someone,
that's already fucked up.
Well, I'll give you $2 for this. You would have to pick up the phone and call that person of that booth and say, hey, Joe Blow here is offering you $4 for your little figurine. Would you take it? So the printer was this old, like, fucking Scantron. Like that, right? The only storage they had was just throw this shit in boxes, right? And take it upstairs and leave it in storage. So if a fucking year or so went by and someone tried to bring some shit back or vice versa, you would literally have to go upstairs, get this fucking box with this date. First you had to figure out when the fuck they bought it, right? You had to bring the shit downstairs. You're going through these fucking Scantron sheets. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So the second thing that sucked about the job was you had dead people shit in some of these booths.
Oh, like, yeah.
So I don't give a fuck. Nobody says that place is fucking haunted, right? And when I worked there, there was a fucking like cathedral like booth, like a fucking what do you call it? Where you go in and confession
booth.
Yeah. They had one of those, right? And it was so fucking crazy because you would hear like someone running down the aisle late at night. Like you'd be the only person in there. You had to close down.
Nice.
So you would have to go by every booth to kind of rearrange it, make it look good. Then you'd have to go down and shut down your register and file all your paperwork and shit. Then you have to sweep and clean up, and then you could go, right?
Right.
So, yeah, man, it was fucking crazy. And what ended up happening is I worked with these two old ladies, and they didn't get along. One of them was just fucking grumpy as shit all the time, right? So I come in for a shift one day, and one of the ladies quits. So then the owner was trying to like, she wanted me to work all of her shifts, all of my shifts, and then like just had me doing just fucking crazy shit, man. Every time there was a problem anywhere, like me and Mike had to go fucking fix it. And then it got to a point where like we started asking like, hey man, can you like give us a raise? You know, because we were getting paid under the table.
Right, of course.
She wasn't gonna put that shit on paper.
Yeah.
So we were getting paid under the table. And then we asked her for a raise, and she's like, I just don't feel you've earned it yet. And then I come in that next day, some shit went down. It wasn't my fault. And the lady, like, standing right there with the customers, like, started blaming all. It's this new guy. I don't know what the hell. Just, like, ripping me a fucking new one. And I looked at the lady, and I looked at the owner, and was like, first of all, this ain't my fucking problem. Because it ain't got shit to do with me. Because I ain't even touched this order. Like, my name ain't even anywhere on the paperwork. I said, second of all these damn shifts I'm having to work, if anyone around here is putting in effort, it's this guy. I said, third of all, fuck this job. So I'm gone. Whatever. Y'all do whatever the hell you want to do. And I just threw that guy in my car and left. And they ended up like going under and having to sell the place to somebody else. I don't even know who owns it now, but it was fucking crazy. Like there was times we would come in and we didn't even know if we were going to get paid for the week and shit. Like they something crazy was going on with the first owners of that place. But yeah, that was fucking crazy. So
there's the next question. What's the creepiest thing you've heard someone say?
Creepiest thing you've heard someone say. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head.
I don't know if anything creepy someone said to me either.
I can't think of anything.
I don't allow myself to be in situations too much. People say some creepy shit.
Like, I've always been the type, like, if you're creepy and I get a bad vibe, like, I'm just not with you.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just going to be around you. I'm not going to fuck with you. I'm not going to talk to you. That sort of thing. So, that, I'm going to have to go ahead and ask that question.
Let's see. I actually want to think of something creepy.
Okay, let me just ask a question. Then you can put it in down at the bottom.
Okay.
Craziest paranormal thing that's ever happened to you.
Oh wow. You want me to go first?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Craziest paranormal experience. I've had so many, man.
What's the craziest? It's got to be like a top one, though.
So when you say craziest, I mean, do you mean like one that freaked me out the most, maybe?
Yeah.
Or,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there was, when we lived at Bobby's, we used to always say like there was just something weird about the addition. Like he was always just, you always had an uneasy feeling about it or whatever.
Right.
And I'd been out one night. It was late. I don't think I've been drinking or anything. Maybe I had. I don't know. But I come home and I don't know, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and come in, did my normal routine, went, lay down, and go to sleep, and I remember going to sleep, and I remember I woke up, and because I was really cold, like, which was odd for me because I'm always usually hot, right?
Yeah.
I'm always kicking the covers off of me or whatever. So, but I remember I woke up because I was like really cold, and I remember looking at the end of my bed because at the time my bed was up against the wall here, and the foot of it was at the door. And after a while, I had turned it this way, but at this point, it was still where the foot was towards the door of the room. I remember looking at the foot of the bed, and it was just like, because that room was dark as fuck anyway. But I remember looking at the foot of my bed, and it was like this. It was the only way to describe it was like a dark blob. It was darker than the dark room, and I remember seeing it at the end of the bed, and sort of being awake, but being like, "What the fuck is that?" Right?
Yeah.
And not at the time really being scared or whatever, but as it started to come at the bottom of my bed, it sort of come up like it was coming over my bed, right?
Yeah.
And it felt like it was like this close to me, like it was like right. And so I remember the only reason I got scared, because I was never really scared of that kind of shit, because I was always, mind over matter, it can't hurt you, whatever, you tell yourself whatever. But the thing that fucking freaked me out was I couldn't move, right? So and then you realize that you can't move, right? And of course, I'm sure people go, "Oh, you were just half asleep. It was sleep paralysis or whatever." But it wasn't. I was wide fucking awake because I remember in my head, I'm going, "You've got to fucking move. You've got to fucking." Because this happened a couple times since then in different situations. But I kept, sort of in my mind, willing myself and being like, "You got to move. You got to move. You got to move." Right. And all I remember is all of a sudden it was all over. I had sat up and cut the light on, and it was done. It was just like, it was almost like this was a different point in time or a different location, and all of a sudden now I was in my room and I'd cut the light on. It was the weirdest fucking thing, and it was over. It was that quick. It was over. I wasn't cold. It was the weirdest fucking thing, and it took me a while to go back to sleep. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't cut the light off either. I was just like, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna sleep. Just gonna sleep with this fucking light on. I know I'll be good to go. Whatever.
The craziest. Speaking of the old house. So,
but it's happened a couple times since then. Where, like, one night it happened, and it wasn't like a blob coming over or whatever. It was this thing in the corner, and it didn't really have a face or anything. But I know it sounds crazy to say this, but you could sense that it was laughing at the fact that it felt in control. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I couldn't see a face or smiling or whatever, but I could sense that they thought that it was funny or whatever. And it was the same situation. Couldn't move, couldn't move. I was in the bed with Phaedra. Phaedra was sound asleep. And the truth is, there was no way to sit up and put a light on her. Like, I was in my bed, and so all I could do was lean, and I couldn't talk. I couldn't, because I was trying to yell to wake Phaedra up or whatever, and I couldn't. So all I could do was move my hand over enough to actually pinch Phaedra. Phaedra woke up and goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" Whatever, which was enough for me to wake to I don't want to say wake up because I wasn't asleep. It was enough to whatever was going on to stop, and then explaining to her, like, "Hey, this is what was going on." And she was, "What?" But Phaedra, you want to hear some stories? Listen to Phaedra's fucking stories in the house they grew up in. She can tell you some.
I remember the one in Oakwood, like that's crazy.
Holy shit, man.
That's
her and Chris tell stories, and the thing that's so creepy about it is they tell those stories, dude, and they tell them so fucking nonchalantly, like it's just a normal thing. And I go, "Why the fuck are you still living there?"
Like, why did Larry say, "Okay, that's enough. This is fucking crazy"? Larry probably seen some shit too.
Oh yeah. He's
I asked him about it one day. Did you ever see? He said, "Oh yeah, I saw stuff all the time. It is what it is."
Yeah, there's sometimes though he don't want to talk about it. Like
shit. Yeah. So the craziest thing that happened to me in our old house growing up was, remember when Mom bought me that damn art table? You remember that?
Art table.
It was like a big table she had bought. And
yeah.
So, like, I was never afraid of that room. But after she put that fucking table in there, like, shit started happening. Like, I started hearing shit, started seeing shit.
Right.
Fucking always cold. So I finally told Mom, I was like, "Hey man, like there's something wrong with this desk." And Mom's like, "Talking about? I don't even know where they got it from, to be honest." Mom said she found it in the penny pincher or some shit. There ain't no telling where the hell they got this thing from, right? So I kept saying, like, there's something, like, my room wasn't creepy until you brought that damn desk home, and now it's creepy, right? So that that thing stayed in my room for years. Like, I drew all over the top of it, that was my desk. And I'll never forget it as long as I live, when we finally decided to get rid of it, right? It had broken, and Bobby was just going to haul it off to the dump. And when we flipped the fucking thing over to put it in the bed of the Nissan truck he used to have, there was this dude's name, born this date, RIP this date, and it was in the 60s. Like, this was an old ass fucking desk that belonged to somebody, right? And it was so weird because one of the fucking drawers We never could figure out what in the hell was in this drawer, but it had like you couldn't open the fucking drawer; it just fucking stunk, right?
Right.
Bottom of it looked like there had been fucking blood poured into this drawer in the desk, right? And it stained the fucking wood. And like I told Mom, I was like, "There's something wrong with this. Like this drawer, it stinks. Can we like clean it?" So me and her like took it apart one day and we were like trying to clean the shit out, and it just wouldn't come off. Mom's like, "I think it's just wood stain or something." I was like, "No, it fucking smells like wood stink. Like that's something fucking dead that was in this desk."
Yeah.
But that was the craziest shit. The crazy thing is, like, since Mom's passed away, since we moved here, crazy shit's been happening. So when we first got here, we didn't have our furniture, right? We were waiting on the moving truck. So we weren't even asleep, dude. We were sitting here on the inflatable mattress one night, me and Brittany. The girls were passed out in the room. We're on the inflatable mattress watching TV, and all of a sudden we started hearing something move around in the damn kitchen, right? So we're like, what the hell? And we started fucking, just talking shit because I was like, oh, it's probably Mom. And Brittany goes, yeah, Shirley, you need to leave us alone. And about that time, dude, I shit you not, and Brittany can even come in here and attest to it. About that time, something kicked the shit out of it. It was like someone fucking revved back with their foot and kicked the shit out of the air mattress. And as soon as it happened, Brittany goes, "Ah!" and jumped back, and it scared the shit out of us. What the fuck? I was like, did you just kick the mattress? The crazy part is the mattress was up against the wall, right? We were like in the corner, right?
Right.
So it was like someone kicked the head of the mattress, like, behind us with her foot. That shit freaked me the fuck out. Ever since then, like, you'll be sitting here late at night and just, you don't get creeped out by it. I don't know who it is. I know it's a woman. That's about all I know. And
how do you make sure it's a woman?
You can see it. It's a silhouette of a woman, like in a nightgown or something, and she just walks. And you can see her plain as fucking day, dude. Out of the side of your eye, you can see somebody walking. You turn your head.
It's gone.
Right? But Brittany sees them all the time. I thought I was losing my fucking mind. I told Brittany one night, I was like, "Do you ever see shit here?" She's like, "Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. Have you been seeing shit too?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "I don't get freaked out by it, but I don't know if that's because I'm trying to not allow my brain to register that I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I don't want to give it that, I don't want to be afraid because what if,
some of that stuff will feed off your fear. Not only that, your imagination will make it worse than it really is sometimes.
And it was just crazy, man, because it still happens from time to time. I'll be sitting in the bed, we'll be wide ass awake, and I see out of the corner of my eye, and whatever it is, it walks from my living room through my kitchen, and then it'll walk into the kids' room, and then it'll walk back through the kitchen, back to the living room, and then it just goes away. There's been times that I've had the door open, like I'm,
You should try to film it.
But that's the thing. I don't think I can catch it. I mean, I probably could if I put a fucking, like, have my phone on charge and just let the video run. Maybe I something. Or
probably an indoor camera. Just set it up and let it film.
But
I haven't had it. I mean, maybe.
My thing is, like, I don't know what it is. In the kids' room. I don't get freaked out by it when it's around. I don't get that, that fear that it's something bad. It's almost, I don't know. I don't know if it was a person that used to live here. I don't know. Hell, it could be Mom. I have no idea. No idea.
I mean, I haven't had like experiences like that. Like, there's been times when, I thought maybe it was dead, or it was weird shit. Like,
well, we both have that conversation. Like, we see Dad. You'll see him. Like, you'll be.
Oh yeah, like in public or somewhere. Like in the time that you realize that you've seen, they're gone. Yeah. You can turn around. Yeah. I did have a super crazy experience. Like we talking about, I had a crazy experience once where, I was in the car. I think I was on the phone with Phaedra, and I was driving through the part of Oakwood where it's like Little Mexico. It's all Spanish.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Atlanta Highway, yeah. And so I was driving by, and it was the weirdest thing because it was almost like, and it's one of those things we don't realize it at the time, but it's almost like nothing else was around. Like, you know, you didn't. It probably was, but I didn't notice any other traffic. I didn't notice any. But there was a guy sitting where there's always like Mexican people waiting to work or whatever. You pick them up and do. But there was one guy, and there's always like 15 guys sitting there. But there was one guy sitting there. He was leaned up against the lamppost, and you know how Dad used to sit with his feet crossed, and he would have his hands like kind of like folded in between his legs, right? And so as I drove by, whatever reason, that guy threw his hand up just like that, and I drove by. You know, I waved back and I drove by. But it was one of those things where as you get 100 feet past that, you go, "What the fuck was that?" Right? And you go, "That was my dad," right? So you go. I think I was on the phone with Adrian. I was on the phone with somebody. I can't remember. And I think I said, I got to go. I said, I'll call you back or whatever. And I hung the phone up because I turned around because I was like, you know, what the fuck's going on? And I turned around, and of course, when I turned around, it was a completely different thing. There was like 15 people standing there. That person wasn't there. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
Hey, can you give me my Mountain Dew in the bottle right there that I had open?
And that happens all the time. Where like I'm in traffic, or you know, we're driving. And it's always about when I'm by myself.
Okay.
It always happens when I'm by myself. But me and you had this conversation too, where we've almost had the same dream about him. We've had the conversation one time where we had that weird thing where we both felt like one day he's going to knock on the door and it's going to be like it's all just not real, you know, like he was some fucking secret agent, some shit, and he had to fake his death or what. I mean, that sounds crazy, but I mean, I've always had that weird feeling that one day.
Thing was like, yeah, I saw Dad, you know, like we were home and I saw him, but it was so fucking crazy because when I saw him, he wasn't cold, right?
Yeah.
He looked like he was fucking taking a nap. And the craziest thing was he had a smile on his face. And that always fucked with me for the longest time. Almost like one of those smiles like, haha, got you, bitch.
Right.
I mean, it was one of those things like it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like the whole story behind he woke up, he made some breakfast, he laid down, and then he went into diabetic coma. You know what I mean? Like
stranger shit happens. Stranger shit happens. I mean, look, he got to a point in his life where he stopped taking care of himself. And I mean, you know, and again, I say this all the time. I think it was really hard for him being somebody who, you know, and again, anybody's watching this podcast, I'm saying right now, we're open book. We'll talk about whatever. I mean, neither one's scared. You know, I think it was really hard for him to be somebody who shot dope in his arms for most of his life with a needle, and then you know end up with diabetes.
To fucking stay alive.
Do it to stay alive. Yeah, because here's the thing. And here's the thing people don't realize is a lot of people who really, not that I think that Dad was ever like a junkie level. I mean, that's just the way he chose to do drugs.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't shooting up 5, 6, 7 times a day. But when he was, you know, even if it was, and this is what I tell you, my dad was hardcore, but even if it was crack cocaine, he would melt it down with something acidic, lemon juice, vinegar, whatever. Melt it down in a spoon, draw it, and shoot it. He hated to smoke crack cocaine because he didn't like the high game. He'd rather shoot it and get it like straight to the dome. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but the thing is you start to love that stick just as much as you do the high from it.
Anyway, so you need to be getting in bed. Tell mommy you need your medicine, and then you need to get in bed. Well, that's fine, but you still need your medicine.
So yeah, I mean, you start to love that stick just as much as you do the high that comes from it. So
I think it's routine, man. It's addicted to the routine more than anything.
And so I think, you know, having to do that all the time and not get high was just really, really difficult for him. And, you know, and, you know, I mean, you got to think too, he went really quick from somebody who would work circles around anybody half his age to, you know, just taking care of himself every day was a fucking chore, you know? And some of that was, a lot of that was because he didn't take care of himself, but just going through the everyday shit was really hard for him. And so, you know, yeah, I mean, I say all the time, he didn't commit suicide in so many words, but I do think there was a point where he just went and laid and waited for death to come.
Yeah.
And
like, what the fuck else can I do?
What else, you know?
Yeah.
And I think I think too, we had gotten to a point in our life where
we didn't need a father.
Yeah, I mean, that was long ago, but I think for him, I think we got to the point in our life where he knew we were okay. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and we were, you know, there wasn't much more he could do for us. And
here's my thing that's so fucked up, right? Like, I think back on my childhood involving Dad, right?
Yeah.
The fucked up thing to me is like, I think there's gonna be fucking situations that he put me in, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how could you do that to your fucking kid? Like,
yeah, but you know, you got. But see, here's the thing, and I struggle with that for a lot too. Now we're getting deep tonight, son.
Like my thing is like, well, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be people that watch this that either have had an addict for a mother or father, or they have addicts in their family. Every family has an addict. It might be a gambling addiction. It might be, you know, something crazy, you know. But
so, and I struggle with that for a long time too, because I think we both had it difficult in different ways. I think, you know, and I say this all the time, I think Dad did the best he could with the way that he was raised. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He was raised old school, and he tried to raise us old school.
Sure.
You can't do that. You know?
Yeah. And so, you know, and I think a lot of it was just that selfish addict shit, you know, and you know, but at the same time, it took me along, and it's a really crazy story, and it's funny that we're going through this, because I had this conversation with somebody the other day we were talking about like growing up hard, and you know, like everybody should sort of have not a rough childhood, but people should have a seemingly difficult childhood, because I think it makes people better people in some words.
It makes you stronger, for sure.
It makes you stronger, makes you more, like, I try to live my life now for just out of gratitude, right? Like, if I wake up that day, I'm just thankful that I'm alive. I'm thankful that, you know, I'm in America, and I have the chance to do the things that I want to do, and, you know, just on and on and on. And so part of that is going back and remembering things that at the time I didn't know how impactful they would be on my life. And maybe it's because I'm getting 40, and things that used to be important to me aren't important to me anymore, right?
Right.
And so one of the things is I go back and for whatever reason, and maybe it is, you know, divine intervention or paranormal shit where, you know, Nanny is putting these memories in my head or whatever. But there are times when, you know, it's quiet times, whether, you know, I'm in the shower, or I'm brushing my teeth, or I'm on a long drive to work, or, you know, it's a downtime at work and I'm just in front of my computer and it's quiet here or whatever. But I'll have these memories of conversations with her where she'll say things that, I remember her saying things that when I was younger, I didn't really understand, whatever. And so the one that really, really sticks out to me was there's a time when I was having a conversation with her where, you know, I was just down on myself and was, you know, sort of, you know, like, well, how come everybody else has, and everybody doesn't, but you think that everybody else has perfect parents and they have great things. And,
yeah.
Right. And you're the one that's fucked up or whatever. Your parents are the only ones that are fucked up because you can't see past your own reality. And your perception is always reality. It's just the way it is. And so one of the things that Nanny said one time was, why not you? Right?
Yeah.
What makes you think that you're too good to have two parents that are alcohol and drug addicted, right? You know better. You know better than they are. They know better than you are. Or the people that don't have that or know better than you are. You're all the same in the eyes of God. And you know, but being 11 or 12, however old I was when I heard that was like whatever, you know. But being 40 now and remembering that conversation, going, you know, she's right. Like I'm no better than anyone else. Like that, you know. So I've tried to have that same sort of thing when I start to remember the things with Ed. And what I've started to do is say, you know, I had a lot of good times with Ed, and I would even say that the good in some ways outpaced the bad. The problem is that, you know, it's not a scale system, right? I wish it was. I wish I could go, hey, the good is here, right?
Yeah.
And it's like the scales tip like that. But it doesn't work that way because what happens is the bad times were so bad that it makes it hard to remember the good times because the bad was that bad. So
yeah, absolutely.
So it's really hard, and I say this all the time too when people go, well, you know, you need to write the pros and cons out on something. Yeah, but if somebody's good 98% of the time, but that 2% of the time they're so fucking bad that you don't want to go through that 2% to get to the 98%. What fucking difference does it make, right? And I'm not even saying that's the situation with Dad, but there are times where it really makes it difficult to appreciate the good times because the bad times that were bad were really bad.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes nobody really understands that because it was something that wasn't talked about. It was something that.
Hold on, time out. You probably need to change this topic down here at the bottom.
Crazy sport paranormal experience.
I thought y'all motherfuckers talk about ghosts. Y'all talking about having a damn addict that is as a. No one change that right quick. So everybody, that's our topic that we're on. Growing up with addicts as a parent.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, I think it's just one of those things where as you get older, and here's the thing, all of that good, bad, and ugly certainly made me who I am, right?
Right.
So it's really hard for me to look back and go, well, I wish some of those things weren't that way, because I mean, I don't know that I do, you know.
Yeah.
And even if somebody, Phaedra asked me one day, you know, like, or maybe we listened to a radio show and they were saying, if you go back and change one thing, what would it be? I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what I would answer. You know, do I wish things would have been somewhat different? Sure. I mean,
and then you start talking about it, and it's like, say mom and dad were like clean and straight, and you know,
where would I be now? I don't know. I don't know. I think both of us having to grow up faster than most people did, or certainly do adult things and live in some instances lives that we didn't want to live, but you know, did things that we had to do to make it in the world. I think ultimately makes us who we are, right? And so I don't know what I would change, because I can tell you that every day, even in the corporate world, I use those things and those teachings and that hard grind. Yeah. And so, and I mean, and I say it all the time, like, you know, I don't lift bricks for a living or any of that stuff. So when I allow myself to go like, you know, God, I'm fucking tired, or I don't want to do this, or whatever. There are times where I have to just, you know, like, dude, you sit in a fucking home office and have a pretty jelly roll job. shut the fuck up and do your job. You know what I mean? Like,
Like that was,
what, Eaton? Just kidding. What's up? What are you doing? Why aren't you in bed? It's 9:30.
That's exactly what I was going to tell you. Good night.
Okay. You come here to give me a hug and tell me you love me?
Yeah.
You tell me I'm the best dad ever?
Yeah, that's Corona time.
That's Corona
night.
time. You see? I'm surprised you didn't sneeze or cough on me.
COVID fucker.
God almighty.
The week before we got out of school, I swear, anybody coughed in the room, everybody was staring at us. I felt so bad. Swear. Every so time.
Why do you yell?
That's just how he talks.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
When you have Corona, makes you yell. Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Yeah, you know, hell, it's like my situation now. Like I was in rough times, man.
Yeah.
And thing I know, I get a call that, hey, you know, everything that you've been fucking looking for, here you go.
Yeah, but it was still tough. It was hard for you to drop everything and go after.
I
don't know that it was hard for you, but it was hard to convince people that you had to convince to go do it.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and it was the same thing. I mean, I think for Phaedra and I was kind of the same way when you know, we've had to start over a couple of times where it was just like, all right, look, this shit ain't working. We got to, you know. But that's crazy. I mean, even now, I think a lot of it is both of us are getting older, and again, the things that you thought were important to you really aren't that important.
No.
You know?
And to be like I still get scared because I wake up in this, you know, I don't have a fucking house up here because they're fucking $500,000, you know, and
all that come.
Yeah, all that'll come. I'm not worried about that. I've always said, as long as I got a roof over my head, my fucking bills are paid, my kids are happy and they're taken care of, man, I don't give a shit what my situation is, man. Because at the end of the day, everyone's grave's the fucking same size, man.
You can't take any of this shit with you.
And it took me a long time to fucking figure that out. Like it was almost like I come from shit, so I always felt like shit. So
you thought you wouldn't have shit.
I felt like I wasn't gonna amount to shit, right? So the whole time I'm trying to prove myself wrong, and then come to find out, it's like, dude, you've got way more than what you should have, right?
Sure.
And waking up here, I still wake up fucking scared to death because I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing in Virginia? Like, I just got a fucking job.
The other part of that too sometimes is you become a victim of complacence, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so it's easy. I mean, it's easy to, no matter how bad things are, once you get used to them, it's just easy, And so, for me, man, I always, no matter what, man, I try to make myself always be uncomfortable in some shape or form, because I think living in that uncomfortable place, regardless of what it is, you push yourself in something. So, like right now, going back to school, even when I really probably don't need to for any reason whatsoever, but a personal sort of goal for myself. And it's hard, it's difficult, it's trying to find time in the midst of all the other shit I have going on and working and 2 kids and, when sports seasons start and trying to work that in the midst of all, I mean, it's difficult. But me, I thrive the best in that sort of uncomfortable space. And I know that. So if I don't, push myself and to do those things, if it's not that, then it's like, okay, I saw somebody who said they were going to read 52 books in a year, meaning reading 1 book a week, and if I hadn't have been already in the middle of what I was doing, I probably would have done something like that. I just don't have that kind of time, but I do try to read like a book a month. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but with all the other shit I got going on, it's hard just to get that in. And so, I'm always like, you'll see, like here, I'm reading First Break All the Rules. It's a what the world's greatest managers do differently. And this book, it was crazy. I just sort of stumbled upon an article where this guy was saying every manager that he moves up for the first time, he makes them read this book. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I read it. And it's all right. It's nothing groundbreaking or super new or anything like that, but it was pretty good. What the fuck is this? Somebody's pictures were stuck in this book. I ordered this book from Amazon. There's like pictures in it from somebody's family. That's really weird.
That is really weird.
I just noticed that. It's like Christmas pictures. I thought it's from our family, but it's not. I don't know who the fuck these people are.
Hold up the picture. Let's see it. Oh, wow. Is that like a grandma and a grandkid or something? What is that?
Yeah, something. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
That's crazy. Wow.
What's up, bud?
Who is it?
I have no idea who it is. It says two mom, two mom. No. Then there's a Christmas picture.
Just two mom.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then it says, "Dear Mom, I'm going to Florida.
Whose are these?
I miss you. I'm having a great time. I like the swimming in the pool. Love, Sarah."
Whose are these?
And I guess that's her swimming in the pool. Or is that I don't know what that is.
It's a fox.
Jet ski baby.
What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding.
Jet ski.
Go to bed, Emerson.
Why are you still up there? Scooter Brook.
Here.
All right. Any time to go to bed?
Wait, what? First break all the rules?
It's about why are you both in here?
Because I heard you were having trouble with reading something. If I can read my own handwriting, then I can read anybody's
You
handwriting.
got that shit right. Sloppy ass handwriting.
Go to bed.
Yeah, both of them go to bed.
I can probably read it since I can read
Take your last piece. Go to bed. Quit being
You
nosy.
don't know
and go to
you've
bed.
been on here for 2 hours and 32 minutes.
I know how long I've been
about
on
30
here.
seconds.
I understand.
You can do whatever you want. You know why? Because we paid a motherfucking billies.
That's right.
What?
Okay.
Nothing.
I don't hear anything.
Go to bed.
I found your calculator.
Just throw the printer at him, man. Just throw the whole
That
printer.
don't work anyway, so I will throw that
There you
one.
go. Fucking throw it at him. Spell that. Ugh.
That come out of nowhere.
That very unexpected. Very, very unexpected.
I think I like that view better than that view. I think that's just too close.
Yeah. Like phone's
I
about
still
to
don't
die.
know. We've had one watcher for a while. I don't know who it is.
I don't know. Hey, watcher, who are you?
Comment. Post a comment.
Comment. We need to know who that is.
Get in on the conversation.
Yes.
Share your thoughts. If you comment on Facebook, I can see it here. I can even show it up. Everybody can see it. These damn sinuses are killing me.
So
fucking pollen. It's not going to run no.
So put on the screen how you can like display everything from Facebook, like on the screen, like you did before.
Yeah.
Can it show the viewers like on this screen or no?
It won't show you who the viewers are.
No.
Oh, hold on. Maybe. Let me see.
I forgot to tell you something.
What?
Kingdom Hearts, guess what the toy box is?
What?
It's Toy Story stuff.
It's Toy Story stuff.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Woody.
Woody? Let me see what's going on. Can't. It won't tell me who's watching it. Yeah, I don't know why they won't. It's really weird. Really weird.
Yeah, it won't do it on Facebook either. Like
Yeah, that's what I was on. I was on Facebook trying to see.
Yeah, it used to show you so-and-so's watching, so-and-so's viewing, here's your viewers, but every time you open up your viewers, it's empty. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that got messed up with the latest update or what.
Who knows? Who knows? Oh, now nobody's watching. So there you go.
Cool. Well, at least we know it works now.
Yeah. As I said, I knew it probably would work. And I think that's a much better way of doing it than trying to figure out how to tag both of us and all that good shit.
Yeah. Well, that'd be cool though, because what we can do, like tomorrow night, what we can do is like during the day write down like topics.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if like if I'm surfing Reddit and find something pretty funny or cool, I'll like, oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Cool.
And that's what I said. And what we'll do is we'll get to where we get a good enough following. We go, okay, so now what we're going to do is every Friday night or Saturday night or whatever night we choose.
Yeah.
We'll say, okay, we're going to do 2 hours every, Friday or Saturday night or whatever. Probably Saturday night. But do a regular thing so that everybody can expect it to be. And then at the same time we'll record it so that even after the live studio, the live thing is over, you can go back and watch it. Because I think this is just a live broadcast. So I think once we end it, that's it. I don't think you can go back and watch it again.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll find out. Cool.
All right. Well, that's episode 1.
Aha.
Done.
Got you, man. Got you.
Go to bed. Get some sleep. It's 15 minutes to 10. You just want to go to 10 and say, fuck it.
I mean, we can. I doubt anyone's going to watch, but whatever. I don't even think any viewers will.
New glasses.
Your new glasses?
Yeah.
What's new about them? So Mama ordered you some new glasses?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're pretty small.
I like them.
I know, they're pretty small ones.
They're not small.
Yeah, let me get off here.
I have to stretch it though.
Let me get off here.
All right, man.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.